rest in peace, fought this battle then, and we had schools rushing to get equality. I went to a quality school because I was on a bus going to a affluent neighborhood, and I had the programs that these schools don't have, and I'm tired of going through the same battle year after year with no result.
I'm Ann DeLuca, UC Berkeley's Associate Vice Chancellor for Admissions and Enrollment. We have just admitted an outstanding class of new freshmen for the 2012-13 school year.
When BP made a commitment to the Gulf, we knew it would take time.
We went to the beach, dug under the sand on the beach in Louisiana, and right under the sand was thick black oil.
The problem is not that there's not enough money in the budget. The problem is with priorities. And the fact of the matter is, we're number 1 in prison spending in California, but we're number 48 in actually spending on education.
The racist practices that are manifest every day against Negroes in this society. Even in South Africa, those Africans aren't faced with bayonets and aren't faced with police dogs.
By integrating the public schools, which I will continue to work for with vigor and with zeal. But I've also got to be concerned about the survival of a world in which to be integrated. And these issues to me are tied together in that sense.
The students that we have found and talked to who are more than qualified to succeed here at UC Berkeley, at UCLA, or any of the UC campuses, for them to not only be not admitted to these top universities of the state of California, and to not be admitted to any UC campus on the part of many students who were here, who we have talked to, any UC campus that they applied to, and only for a couple of people to have gotten a late letter from UC Merced, when for many of the students that isn't even where they applied, offering a spot, that is simply racism. That is discrimination.
Standoff between law enforcement officers and student protesters on the campus of UC Berkeley.
Unlawful assembly in the name of the people of the state of California. I command all those at this location to immediately disperse.
This all started as an Occupy-style protest over tuition and fees.
Peaceful protest! Peaceful!
There's no way you can take a metal baton to someone who refuses to move. How do you justify that as a human being? Like, you cannot remove personal responsibility just because you afford it.
There is no place on our campus for administrators who order the use of force against peaceful protesters.
And I go for that. If you take up arms, you'll end it. But if you sit around and wait for the one who's in power to make up his mind that he should end it, you'll be waiting a long time. And in my opinion, the young generation of whites, blacks, browns, whatever else there is, you're living at a time of extremism, a time of revolution, a time when there's got to be a change. People in power have misused it, and now there has to be a change, and a better world has to be built, and the only way it's going to be built is with extreme methods.
Many here consider to be sacred ground by taking away protest banners,
which were actually within steps of where Mario Savio stood and started the free speech camp movement.
It's not letters or petitions. It's your direct action on this campus. All police forces ordered permanently off UC campus. campuses.
Against the university, against Chancellor Robert Birgeneau, and also against the police for the brutality and their infraction of our civil rights at the November 9 demonstration that occupied held right here on this campus, just a few feet away from where we're standing right now.
Bring your colleagues, your students, your friends, your staff, your families, and make visible and inescapable our collective concern for the future of this university. In solidarity,
no matter where it leads, no matter what abuses it may bring, I'm gonna tell the truth.
We must preserve that. We must preserve access. We must make sure that a Berkeley quality education is available to the entire population of California.